So, you're awake. You're going to tell me the code for that purifier, and you're going to tell me now. You lost. The good guys won this one.
No!
You know why. We can't start the purifier without it. I want that code,
What
and
more
I want it
do you
now.
want from me?
You lie.
Colonel, I have need of you. Ah, alone at last. I've no doubt that you know who I am. I'd like to have a word with you face to face. You'll find your possessions in the locker near the door, and I'll unlock your restraints as well. I'll be waiting for you in my office. Please don't carry.
Hold it right there. You're supposed to be in that holding cell. You're not going anywhere. I have somewhere else to be.
Attention to all Raven Rock personnel. This is your president speaking. I've invited our guests from Vault 101 to my office.
Attention! This is Colonel Autumn. You are hereby ordered to ignore the President's previous directive. The prisoner from Vault 101 is to be shot on sight.
He's gay.
You are my sunshine, my only sun.
Damn, what is that, bro?
Face to face at last. It's high time we met. But I have. I'm right here before you. I am the computer you see before you. To do so, we must rid ourselves of the mutations that have plagued us for so long. These super mutants, ghouls, hideous creatures. In front of you will be a vial of modified FEV virus. It can be inserted into the control console for the purifier. I find that unfortunate and most disappointing. I must impress upon you the severity of the situation. I cannot allow you to leave unless the vial is in your possession.
My friend! I see I found you at last! I knew you had survived, and I had hoped to assist in your rescue. I saw your capture, and a little cleverness allowed me to follow your captors. My friend, I would be honored to follow a hero such as yourself. Shall we go?
When you're listening to
defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the Citadel fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
So, you're back. We had feared both you and the Gek were lost. Were you successful?
Why not? Where is it? Then we must go at once. I see. And where is this virus now? Thank you. I'll see to it that it's disposed of properly. Sarah may be right. An attack may be necessary now. I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean, Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
So?
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly, I don't know.
Sarah, you take the Pride and use the robot as support. Take our friend here and secure that purifier.
Yes, sir. The Pride and I have decided that after all you've survived, you've done enough to be an honorary member of Lion's Pride. So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including our power armor. You want the full suit or the recon armor? Sure thing. Hopefully, it'll give you a bit of an extra edge. All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
Probability of mission hindrance 0%. Death is a preferable alternative to communism. Wow! Communist target acquired. Democracy will never be defeated. Significant obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by enhanced photonic resonance barrier. Revised stratagem: initiate photonic resonance overcharge.
You again.
Oh, shit.
Can't say
Here
I'm
we go
surprised.
again.
There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this.
Well, that takes care of that. Bye now.
I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. You understand me? It has to be turned on now. I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. So, what should we do? Draw straws?
This is a dire predicament. What shall we do? Of course. My immunity to radiation makes me a far better candidate for surviving in there.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place. But the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child, selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. It was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer was faced with that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. But the child refused to follow the father's selfless example, instead allowing a true hero to venture into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the lone wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.